and we weren't taking our time working on stuff, which is, again, what we need to get back into. I believe that our best songs came off of us bouncing ideas off of one another.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. You know, I'm going to go back to this point. You're a pretty successful producer. I'm just thinking in terms of artists and producers. We've obviously seen stories last year of, you know, contracts and things like that. Kind of how do you work in that realm of making sure your admin is tight, making sure, you know, because you've never, you don't talk about artists screwing you over and stuff like that.
I do.
What? That does that happen to you? Wait, how?
I've lost money, bruh. I've lost a lot of money. A lot of money,
my
bruh.
word. Okay.
A lot.
God damn, bro. You've never mentioned this.
I have. In places. On my podcast, on my YouTube channel, I feel like I've mentioned it before as well.
Okay, so talk to the people. How do we not lose money? Jeez, you look traumatized, bro.
No, Brad. The thing is, I feel like a lot of people have gone through it.
Okay.
And we don't want to talk about, obviously, the thing hurts, bro. I don't want to talk about
so
how
when Marco was talking about it, you felt his pain?
In some respects, yes.
Okay.
Sometimes the thought is, look, chances are, if you got screwed over, you were a part of the reason why you got screwed over. I was dumb.
That's big of you, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't take accountability.
There were situations where I was being dumb. Okay, so speaking to what you were saying, you're talking about contracts, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think, okay, before we even get into contracts, because already from the beginning, I'll say the times that I've been sort of screwed over has been in the way I conduct my business. So I'll bring someone in and we'll have that thing where we sit together. We're like, hey, man, we're working on the track. Oh, it feels so dope. You know, the track gets made. This track sounds so nice. And then everybody goes their separate ways. And we're like, man, yeah, no, this track is going to blow up. It's going to blow up. I sit in the corner. I'm like, yeah, no, things are going to go well. And then they go off. They put the track out there. They do their own thing. Then it's time for us to talk splits. Like, no, man, I did the splits. Don't worry, we did everything. Now everything's chill, everything's fine.
That's crazy.
And either I didn't get my upfront payment, and I'm not going to get my upfront payment. I'm sure I've probably got in excess of 200K in upfront payments. Meaning someone walks through that door and they're like, I want to record a track. They get into the booth, they record the track, they bounce, and there's no exchange of money. They either disappear. They take the music. I trusted. I was very trusting as well in certain cases.
Okay, so it's not like one particular artist. It's like a collection of artists that are both known, unknown, and stuff like that. Okay.
And that's in an informal. So I'm saying like that thing was a very informal. It was me conducting my business badly. That's what I'm saying. It was my fault. I was conducting my business badly.
Yeah.
Once I tied that up, then there's the whole contract thing.
Yeah.
Where we now need to start talking. And one that I always talk about is one where I had two publishers I was working with. The one was like, we're going to give you an upfront fee. And the other one was like, we're not going to give you an upfront fee. My naive mind, I'm like, man, I want the one with the upfront fee because there's money there. There's more money upfront. And I was like, well, who knows where that other music's going to go. So some years go by, and then I speak to someone, he's just busy. He knows both of the publishers, and he's like, the reason why the one was giving you the upfront fee was because then you forego a particular royalty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was in the contract.
Young Silas just saw the money and he was like, man, where do I sign?
Exactly.
Oh, shit. That's
Whereas
crazy.
the other one was like, we're not going to give you an upfront fee, but you get the different types of royalties.
Royalties, right.
So this must have been 2013 when it happened. End of 2013. Now, the revelation only happened, and I only spoke to that guy, it must have been 2018. So many years had passed. And I was wondering why the one where I got the upfront fee, I was getting money, but it was nowhere near what that one who wasn't giving me the upfront fee was. And I didn't know why. And it turns out, I sat there and I was like, look, it's a no-brainer here. Had I just not taken the upfront fee, in the long run, I would have earned more money.
Oof.
Yeah.
How much money do you think you would have earned?
Bro, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it.
Let's talk about it, dog.
I don't want to think about that.
You know why? You know why I want to. You know why I want to speak about that? Because I think it leads nicely into the next topic. Right. This is a